Hello, my friends. Everybody out there in viral land. People with viruses, hope you're washing your hands. Welcome to day three, video number three of we're all fucking bored and stuck somewhere we really don't want to be. Aside from your job, which most of you didn't want to be at either, and now you're stuck, and you may happen upon this poor video that I'm making. I I'm glad that you're here. If you happen to be, I do want to say this to you though. I'm not hearing from enough of you. Not you. You are not engaged enough in these fucking videos that I'm posting. You need to come, join, DM, interact, hit the like button, put a comment up. I don't care if it's negative, but just just interact here, because we're all sort of getting cabin fever with this pandemic that's going around, and it was a great day actually. It was beautiful out here. I went for a bike ride to almost to Manhattan Beach, over to like El Segundo, which is the neighboring one of the neighboring beach communities over here. I just call it Smokestack Beach because there's very famous giant smokestacks, like industrial smokestacks with red and white. Anyway, I go to that. I go up on top of the bluff to there, and then I come back. So that was my ride today. It was great. I found a like secret passageway out to the beach where I didn't have to go quite as far to get to the path, and it was very nice. It was a great day. I kept myself busy, which I will tell you about soon enough with the shit that I did today. Talked to my dad on the phone, who told me that I had misinformation about Donald Trump bungling this pandemic. It's amazing, man, that conservative people, and my dad's didn't vote for Trump, but he probably will. And there's a lot of people out there, by the way, which probably is the reason he's gonna be president again. I'm touching my face. Probably the reason he's gonna be president again is because there's a lot of people out there who think he's a victim of the Democratic. The only powers and principalities they think are worth fighting are the deep state and the Democratic Party. Everybody else is good. The Republican Party don't do wrong. These are some very tribal, depressingly tribal people. In early February, there was a report that the White House squashed that this was going to be a global pandemic, and they squashed it because Donald Trump is concerned that the stock market will be affected, and the stock market for trust fund yuppies, for wannabe, conservative minded people, the stock market. That's it. That's all that matters to the trust fund yuppies and the wannabe poor white trash. The trust fund yuppies. All that matters is the stock market, and Trump knows that. So he squashed this report because it would hurt the markets, and then it would hurt his presidency and his popularity and his his approval ratings. Oh, what a great president we have! I'm so excited. Yeah, and that's just the beginning. He called this thing a hoax. He he the CDC actually recommended a way to get affordable a supply of tests, and the White House, the federal government rejected it. I mean, it's like a long list of shit I don't want to get into because we're already almost at 5 minutes into this thing. Um, I would just say, I'm not a person who spews hate about Trump on here, and I hope you will respect my opinion when I tell you to look to some alternative news sources to maybe get your information. Because if you think this guy's doing a good job, you're walking around with your head up your ass. Uh, Now, if he sends me a check, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be upset if he starts sending me checks every month, but the only reason he has to send us a check is cuz he fucked up. Cuz he fucked up so bad. Is the only reason he has to send checks to us now. He's the last thing Donald Trump ever wanted to do was to send money to people like me. That's, believe me. And he did a $8 billion injection into the fucking economy that did nothing, right? That was supposed to hold the markets up. It didn't do shit. Anyway, so today to keep myself busy, by the way, when trust fund yuppie Trump starts sending people like me checks, you know hell has frozen over. You know the shit has hit the fan when that motherfucker. That's a last resort for the Trump yuppie is sending checks to the broke ass people. He knows if he doesn't send us checks, he's fucking done. Even yammering fucking Joe Biden, Richard Nixon with dementia, even that motherfucker can win if he doesn't start sending us checks. Anyway, today I've been going through my podcast and putting in advertising markers, something that our producer should be doing, but he hasn't done any of them. Thank you, producer. Yeah. Aaron Brungart, big shout out, has done about 130 of our episodes. I have done about 20. So maybe in the next 6 months we'll have all the markers in. But anyway, I've been forced to listen to my podcast. That's the effect of this thing. I have been forced to listen to the podcast, and I can tell you this with a straight face. This Eddie Pepitone fellow is very, very funny. This is a very, very funny man. So I've been going through the podcast and I've been notating um, moments, Eddie Pepitone moments, and I'm writing them down. And I am going to not here on the this video, but I will start uh, like highlight moments where I will start posting Eddie Pepitone quotes from the podcast, the date of, and those will be available to you on Facebook and all of these platforms as well. Because there's some fucking great moments that are lost in the audio cachet of long-winded discourse and diatribe. At any rate, I hope you're all doing good. You're not engaged enough with me, so get your ass on here, say hi. And for those of you who send me too much shit, I appreciate you. Slow it the fuck down, okay? And for those of you who don't, start fucking getting engaged. All right. See you tomorrow.